This is the Moza MA3F computer display unit, or just an Airbus MCDU. Before we start off, I want to say thanks to Moza for sending me this. We're going to be completely honest in this review, as I usually am. If you haven't done so already, go check out my Moza FCU and EFIS review as well. Let's get into it, guys. Alright guys, so here's the box. I'll be honest, I already unboxed it because I wanted to really try it on my rig last time in this stream that I did yesterday. But this is the Moza MA3F flight computer display, and it's part of their Airbus ecosystem. This retails for approximately this much. You'll find that it's a very comparable price to a lot of other companies offering MCDUs for the Airbus series aircraft. This one, for the price point, I've already looked at it and have it out of its box. The box is actually empty. Is very, very well done. This is the unit right here, Moza's MA3F flight computer display, or just an Airbus MCDU. First things first, this is cold to the touch here, this bezel. This leads me to believe this is actually like an aluminum or like metal plate. So it feels very nice and sturdy. The buttons on this are very good. They have a very good actionable click. Now, as you guys know, I fly the CRJ 900. The buttons on this are very similar to that airplane. Now, in the 900, we have plastic, not rubber, but these are rubberized. I think the Airbus is rubberized, if I'm not mistaken, but the buttons are very good, and you're able to do much faster typing as you can in real life. If you didn't have the tactile feel or a more mushy click, you wouldn't be able to type as fast. For the price point, these have to be some of my favorite buttons on the MCDU. They're very precise, you know what you're clicking, you're not going to misclick, and you don't have to struggle to click them. So it's very, very well done from Moza on the button side of things. And the general look is very well done as well. At the back, you have some mounting screws, and you'll notice that the plug is actually here. So if you're mounting it flat or at an angle, the plug is going to go straight in this way rather than coming out right from the bottom. So very good, smart design. Just one USB-C, also very nice to see from Moza, just one USB to make that work as well. Very good choice for that. Also in the box, you're going to get your manual. We don't really need that. You get some Allen keys and some screws, USB, USB-C, some sticky tabs for the bottom of your mounting feet. So if you don't have anywhere to mount this, it comes with a desk mount as well. And these are metal. And you'd mount it like that. Not bad. We're not going to use these mounts. I have a mount already for my Airbus setup, as you guys have seen on stream probably multiple times. This is just your default HOTAS mount you can find on Amazon. It's about 80 bucks. And I literally just Gorilla taped this onto it. And then I have these bars sticking out. And what I do is I put the MCDU like this. I throw a screw through that, a screw through that side, and then I run a nut from the bottom and it stops it. And I hold it in place like this. Okay, elephant in the room. We're bringing in the wing control MCDU. Both retail around the same price, but the Moza is more expensive, but for the increased price point, you do get the metal bezel. Okay, so just from looking on pictures online and in the flight simulator as well, it's looking like the colors on both the left and right are almost slightly both wrong. I find the wing control might be a little too blue, whereas this one, the Moza, looks a little slightly too gray. At least to my eyes. The Airbus is the blue looks like it's an in-between blue. But again, you guys who actually fly it or have seen one a lot more in real life, you'll know more. But to me, it looks like the real Airbus blue is somewhere in between. The next thing is, I think the screens on both the Moza and the wing control, I think the Moza does more of like a square shape, whereas the wing control slightly has a bit more, looks like longer on the top, bit more rectangular than the Moza's a perfect square. And I believe the real MCDU is a perfect square, so that would represent that a little bit better for you. But again, these are small, minor nitpicks. For the price point, it doesn't really matter. It's going to do the same job. Plug and play, they're both very good. All right, guys, if you have any Moza products before, You'll know the software, it's called Moza Cockpit. You're simply going to plug in your MCDU and it might find an update or a firmware or something. Just make sure you're on the most up-to-date version, and also have your game off before you do this, unlike I'm doing right now. Simply set up the way you like. I'm going to be using the left cockpit position. I want my lighting to be all telemetry, my light mode to be telemetry, so it talks from the sim. Announcer is all from the sim, and you can change your brightness here. All right, guys, well, we're all loaded up in the sim. I want to apologize for the poor video quality at the bottom right corner. I did not realize the focus was not set there. However, as you saw at the beginning of the video, it obviously looks really, really good. The screen in real life is nice, bright, and crisp, high-resolution screen. The font to my eyes look correct, but I know some Airbus people out there might have something else to say, but it looks good enough to me. As you see, I'm just plugging in a flight Geneva over to Rome, and the FMS is performing flawlessly. Plugged it in, turned the sim on, started Moza Cockpit, and it just works. Well, there's not much to say. I mean, this product performs very, very well. It's a little bit more expensive than the main competitor, Wing Control, but for that extra price, you do get, in my opinion, slightly better feeling on the buttons and then the metal bezel. I would like to address the fact that the Wing Control MCDU for its day was fantastic and still is. It came out about 2 to 3 years ago and blew the market wide open into this kind of segment. So hats off to Wing Control. I think Moza had a pretty good blueprint to start off with when they designed this product. There's a link down below to the Moza website. Feel free to check out anything there. And thank you so much for watching.